So in the midst of this general ebb in sales volume that we're seeing post-cataclysmic event, post that initial COVID surge, which is normal because COVID did cause a tremendous surge, and no surge is sustained forever. Nothing can go up forever. And there is a general ebb in that sales volume, meaning most segments of the residential market in South Florida have seen a drop off of 2021 highs. There is, however, quite notably, one segment of the South Florida market that is still experiencing record sales volume and in fact posted more sales in 2022 than 2021. And this also ties into a broader pattern that we're seeing in this country and in most parts of the world. It's that wealth gap polarization I keep talking about. This ties into some data posted by Royce earlier this week, which I'm going to tie into at the end of this. So which segment is it? It is the condo market past $2,000 a square foot. So the data accompanying this video is Tri-County, that's Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami-Dade. The same pattern holds in each county. I'm posting the Tri-County data because the wealth and talent migration that's coming to Florida, to South Florida, is not county specific. The counties, you want to be in Palm Beach, Miami-Dade, it's a question of preference. I'm in Miami, I love Miami, but the pattern holds. And most of the data that we're getting in terms of IRS migration of high net worth taxpayers, it's not specific to Miami-Dade. It's really Florida. So it's more instructive in this case and more interesting to look at Tri-County data. So Tri-County, past $2,000 a square foot. Last year, there were 281 sales. In 2021, there were 228. So we're up 23% year over year. Now, going back to pre-COVID 2019, there were only 54 sales. So we're up 420%. That's over 5x. 2018 had just 43 sales. And interestingly, 2 months this year, March and April, posted more sales past 2,000 a square foot than all of 2018. So as I've been saying before, this is essentially the creation of a whole new asset class, and it is reflective of the buying appetites of the people who are relocating to our state for based on their perceptions of freedom, taxes, quality of life, all of those things. And how does this tie into Rolls-Royce? So Rolls-Royce posted news earlier, I believe this week, that they had record sales volume this year. And last year was a record actually for them also, much like our $2,000 per square foot sales. So this year they sold 6,021 cars at a median price of $534,000. They're up 8% over last year, and it's the most ever. And this is despite a drop in demand from China and their ceasing of sales in Russia, I believe. In America, I think, is something like 35% of their market, and they already have sales into 2023, and and I think also they said a surge in bespoke orders, people spending more over that price of $534,000. So this ties in. This is that the wealth polarization that is just sort of a characteristic of this phase of the empire that we're in. And I believe that South Florida is one of the places that's on the receiving end of this wealth and talent migration, as we're seeing in our record sales volume in condos past $2,000 a square foot. So the median price of a condo Tri-County that sold last year, Tri-County past $2,000 a square foot, was $6.35 million. The average was something like $7.7 million. So perhaps there's some overlap between these people and the Rolls-Royce buyers. It all connects somewhere. All right, stay tuned. Full year-end reports coming soon.